Modern drones function as autonomous, AI-driven supercomputers in the sky, capable of executing complex maneuvers and target identification without a human in the loop. For decades, global aerial dominance depended on a centralized model of massive capital expenditure, where single airframes were developed over years through multi-million-dollar defense contracts. The U.S. MQ-9 Reaper exemplifies this era. It is a sophisticated platform designed for high-altitude endurance and heavy payloads, but it carries a price tag exceeding $30 million per unit. These legacy systems rely on human pilots operating through complex arrays of screens and GPS communication links that are increasingly susceptible to electronic jamming and signal spoofing. This vulnerability has introduced a new strategic pressure: cost asymmetry. Aerial superiority today stems from mastering the rapid mass manufacturing of cheap, effective hardware that can overwhelm even the most expensive defenses. The Iranian-designed Shahed-136 serves as a clear case study in how these economics are currently impacting modern conflict zones. Engineers built the Shahed using commercially available components and a simple engine, resulting in a production cost between $20,000 and $50,000. Despite its low cost, it functions as a one-way loitering munition, delivering a 50-kilogram warhead to targets up to 2,000 kilometers away. Traditional militaries often defend against these threats using high-end air defense systems, like the Patriot missile battery, which represent billions of dollars in infrastructure and training. The math is brutal. Defending a city requires firing a $4 million interceptor missile to stop a disposable drone that costs less than a used car. By forcing an adversary to deplete high-value stockpiles against low-cost targets, an attacking force creates a significant economic drain that can shift the strategic balance over time. This shift toward mass-produced autonomy is driven by software rather than physical hardware. Modern units utilize edge AI to navigate. They process visual data locally, comparing the landscape beneath them to onboard maps to find their way, even when GPS signals are completely severed. Onboard sensors, including LiDAR, allow these machines to map their surroundings in real time, enabling them to dodge obstacles in total darkness without any human guidance. Comparing these platforms reveals two tiers: high-cost surveillance and low-cost strike. The MQ-9 is the $30 million surveillance gold standard. The Switchblade 600 is an $80,000 precision anti-armor tool. Finally, the Shahed-136 achieves a 2,000-kilometer reach for just $20,000. This transition from remote piloting to local onboard processing has created systems that can operate with a level of persistence that was previously impossible. These same technological principles, autonomous navigation and precision targeting, are being applied to commercial industries today. In the agricultural sector, heavy lift platforms like the DJI Agris are transforming how crops are managed at scale. These machines carry up to 50 kilograms of fertilizer or pesticide and typically cost between $15,000 and $25,000 fully equipped. By using multispectral imaging, the drone's AI identifies specific plants in need of treatment and executes precision spraying rather than coating the entire field. This precision reduces chemical costs for farmers by millions and has a direct, measurable impact on total crop yields. The same software-driven precision appears in tourism and high-end media production via platforms like the DJI Inspire 3. These drones use 8K cameras and tracking algorithms to autonomously film high-speed subjects or create 3D digital twins of luxury properties for virtual tours. The machine simply executes its code. The software is agnostic to the mission, whether that mission involves precision agriculture or cinematic production. This cross-industry utility has spurred a dual-use tech boom as governments and private investors move to secure domestic supply chains for these critical components. This movement's scale is reflected in recent market projections from Fortune Business Insights. The sector held a valuation of roughly $17.3 billion in 2025. With a compound annual growth rate of 20.8%, the market is projected to reach $65.2 billion by the year 2032. This capital is flowing into specific engineering pillars, starting with counter-UAS, or anti-drone technology. Startups developing jammers and microwave weapons to neutralize low-cost drone swarms are currently seeing record levels of venture capital funding. A second pillar is domestic supply chain independence, where there is an urgent push to manufacture motors, speed controllers, and radio chips outside of traditional global supply lines. Engineering ventures focused on these physical components and defensive countermeasures represent the most immediate high-momentum opportunities in the sector. Software as a service, or SaaS, represents the highest margin opportunity in the modern drone economy. As the physical hardware becomes commoditized and inexpensive to produce, the lasting financial value shifts toward the AI models that process the resulting data. The real value lies in software that can autonomously count thousands of trees, identify microscopic structural rust on a bridge, or manage the traffic flow of a delivery fleet. The drone industry now functions as a foundational pillar of modern infrastructure, agriculture, and global security. The future of the industry belongs to the founders and engineers who prioritize the sensors, the code, and the domestic manufacturing of the machines.